Hey, it is Whitney K, business coach, marketing agency owner, and your host of the Uno Mas podcast, where overwhelmed female entrepreneurs and founders come to get real, actionable advice on how to ditch burnout and build a business that actually works for them. Here you'll access tips, proven strategies, and unfiltered conversations with industry leaders. Today's episode is perfect for the entrepreneur ready to break free from the DIY cycle and scale their business strategically. I'm going to bet that you're tired of spending the countless hours troubleshooting tech issues in your business and wearing all the hats. In this episode, I'm going to be breaking down the true cost of the DIY mindset that's actually keeping you stuck. Through real client examples and practical insights, we're going to discover how specifically one of my clients wasted over $500 on email automation struggles, money that could have easily been funneled into the fuel of her own business growth instead. I'm also going to share with you the IDEN framework today and how it can help you identify time-sucking activities so that you can eliminate them to better serve your clients and scale your business. So it's time to stop letting DIY drain your time, energy, and profits, and instead turn that overwhelm into opportunity. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let me ask you this. How much time are you spending DIYing your own business? Now, don't get me wrong. There's no problem in learning how to do the things in all things of your business, from marketing to sales, maybe even product development, whatever that might be. I believe it is extremely important for every business owner to really understand all aspects and facets of their business, but there does come a cost in doing so if you find yourself years into growing your business and your business isn't scaling because you are spending too much time DIYing everything rather than finding opportune time to delegate or integrate tools into your business or platforms into your business, systems into your businesses, processes into your business in order to make you more efficient and allow you to scale at a higher rate. So if you are somebody that is struggling with this, then this episode is for you, because today I'm going to talk to you about the hidden cost of DIY, the opportunity cost of DIY. Then we're going to go into the IDEN framework and how you can really apply that in order to kind of get yourself out of this or really start recognizing if you're in this kind of mode in business. And then we're going to go into a 3x3x3 model framework exercise, I guess, if you want to call it that you can apply in your business and really start walking away with, having a clear direction at the end of your day in the work that you're doing. So let's talk about the hidden price tag. So let's break down the true cost behind the dollars. So I want you to think about the tasks that you're doing every single day that are not generating you income, that are honestly frustrating the heck out of you, that are causing you to be exhausted when you're already exhausted wearing multiple hats in your business. They are probably things like troubleshooting different technologies, trying out different platforms, logging data that you don't maybe need to log. Do we log data anymore? Yeah. Logging data, doing research, like all these tiny little tasks that honestly are taking up so much of your time. Or you're going to YouTube and you're sitting down and you're spending hours watching videos on how-tos, and then you're going back to the drawing board and you're trying to implement. And let's talk about probably the biggest time sucker and waster of all entrepreneurs that are trying to build digital brands online. And that is just creating social media content. I understand that outsourcing agencies or individuals in order to assist you with graphic creation, video editing, content conceptualization, content scheduling, posting, caption writing, copywriting, sales copy, whatever it might be. I understand that there's a price tag on that. And in some instances, it can be a little bit up there. I know because I run an agency where last year that was a service that we offered. However, we are no longer offering those services because I can't stand them. Let's just be real. It is a lot of work. And we spend a lot of our times trying to figure out how one content creator or one influencer or one business or brand did something in a video or posted something in a certain way that we want to try to replicate and do ourselves because we thought it was super cool. And we spend too much time on YouTube, on TikTok, on all these places trying to learn all the tricks of the trade. And honestly, it's costing you so much time. It's costing you money. It's costing you money. If you have not sat down and thought to yourself, what is my hourly rate? If you don't even have an hourly rate, maybe your business doesn't function under an hourly rate, you need to stop right now and figure out what that is, okay? Because you have a price tag to your expertise, to your experience, to your knowledge, and to your time. And if you do not know what it is costing you when you are sitting down and doing all these monotonous little things, then you need to start figuring out what that looks like for you. I have a price tag, I have an hourly rate, and I know that if I'm spending 2 or 3 hours sitting down, wasting my time doing monotonous little tiny tasks that I could be outsourcing or integrating into some tool, system, or platform, it's ultimately costing me money at the end of the day. And not only that, let's talk about the emotional toll that it has. You're already, like I said, overwhelmed. We all wear, as entrepreneurs, multiple hats, especially, even if you're a parent, a mom, a dad, multiple kids, maybe you have multiple businesses. Maybe you're building your business while you are also still in corporate. A lot of entrepreneurs start their businesses and brands by having a corporate job. Like there's a lot of things going on and there's a lot of responsibilities and there's a lot of distractions. And at the end of the day, if you're doing all this, but you're also not scaling your business because you're doing all these little tasks and you're DIYing everything, you are overwhelmed, overworked, exhausted, and honestly losing money. I guarantee you, because this was me, I started blurring lines in my business when it came to my expenses because my business expenses were depleting. So I was going into my personal expenses to facilitate some type of income into my actual business, and things got real messy real quick. And I needed help getting out of that situation years ago. And it was because I was trying so hard to do everything myself rather than just like being humbled down and saying, I need help. I need support. Somebody show me how to do A, B, C, and D because I can't be A, B, C, and D in all the different places and all the different things at once. I know we try, but it's not always the best. So now let's talk about what could those hours that you are spending so much time trying to DIY your business, what could you actually be doing? Well, whatever you do best in your business is what you really need to be doing in those hours. It could be client fulfillment or relationship building. It could be, if you're a personal coach or digital coach, actually spending more and more time with your clients. It could be group coaching. Could you host more events where you're doing group coaching? Could you, take on more time doing that to bring in more income instead of setting time aside to do CEO type stuff in your office and back end that is not allowing you to book that billable time, right? Maybe you could spend more time following up with leads. Maybe you could be on more sales calls. Maybe you could be creating valuable content, not necessarily editing the content or creating the graphics, but maybe you could be recording more videos that allow you to get your face and your brand out there on different, mediums, different social media platforms. Maybe you could be spending more time growing an email list. Did you know that every subscriber is roughly around $2 a month? If you are starting to grow an email list, which in previous episodes, I've spoke about the importance of growing an email list. If you are going into 2025 and you do not have the goal of building an email list, you are doing something wrong. I'm sitting here clapping. Okay. We've got to put our focus where our focus is going to generate us income. Okay. So let's talk about key focus areas of growth too, okay? Taking care of existing clients and prospects. How many prospects? And this is something that I went back, I think this was in 2020 or 2021. I remember my inbox was flooded from a video that I did. I had a video go viral. And it was a good video that went viral because most of my videos that go viral have nothing to do with my brand. Okay. And that is a complete fault on my part. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But this particular video did have to do with my brand. And I had a lot of people message and inquire with me, right? But what happened is I got so overloaded on my inbox that I went back like a year later and I was going through like a bunch of messages and like just going through things. And I realized I let so many people slip through the cracks, so many opportunities, so many missed messages, so many missed opportunities of just simply responding in the DMs that I was kicking myself. Like, what was I doing? Why did I not reach out and ask for help in managing this type of intake or influx of just leads coming in when I was sitting here trying to manage it all myself, which clearly cost me a lot more money at the time because I wasn't able to be the person that my people needed me to be in the moment. And that was to be the person to respond. So the focus areas of growth could be, you spending more time and more dedicated, intentional time responding to prospects, giving more attention to your clients, making regular offers or for your audience, or making sure that you're pouring into your community where your offers already are. Maybe that is opening up your calendar to be more readily available to your clients or to your customers. Maybe it is creating that content that builds more authority. Like I said, you could be sitting down and recording. Maybe it is opening up a whole new avenue of creating content that allows you to multi-purpose and repurpose your content so you could be more places at once, but you're not able to do that. Maybe that's a goal of yours, but you haven't been able to do it because you're so overwhelmed with the places that you're already showing up, right? So there's a lot of different things that you could be doing with this time that you are spending DIYing that could ultimately be growing your revenue and scaling your business at the end of the day. So let's talk about the IDEN framework and how the framework itself, if you apply it to your business, you can start kind of navigating and managing what is and is not working for you. So IDEN, okay, it's an acronym for a bunch of things in our agency, and this is one of the things that it is an acronym for, and it is the IDEN framework for figuring out your time management, your tasks, and to get you out of DIYing, right? So identify. You want to map out all of your current tasks and identify your revenue generating activities. Map out all of your existing tasks and identify your revenue generating activities. The second one is D, which is delegate. You want to determine which tasks you can delegate off. Now, delegate doesn't necessarily mean you have to hire a bunch of in-staff people or a virtual assistant team. That could be your option. But delegate means that you could maybe implement a tool or a platform that can help you start automating certain things in your business to help you be more efficient. Then we have execute. Implement the systems and tools and processes strategically in your business. Execute. Again, implement the processes, systems, and tools seamlessly in your business. And then nurture. Make sure that you maintain and optimize those processes and systems while focusing on your growth. Okay, so applying the IDEN framework to your everyday tasks by identifying, delegating, executing, and nurturing those tasks can help you better your time, but make you more efficient and just honestly have more freaking sanity at the end of the day. All right. And if DIYing this framework yourself is just another thing that you're going to end up doing yourself that's going to cause you more overwhelm and exhaustion at the end of the day, then please consider taking a look and talking with me about our strategic synergy partnership. In this partnership, I'm going to help you conduct comprehensive audits on your daily activities. I'm going to help you implement automated systems and workflows in your business together so that we spend the time setting things up one time so that you are ready to rock and roll and you are not feeling overwhelmed. Like everything that you're stressing yourself out about now, this moment in your business can be up and running in workflows and systems and automations for your business. And together through our partnership, I will help you do that. And then we'll set clear guidelines of delegating and operating your business so that you can sit there and constantly manage what is going on and have a clear oversight of what is going on by having those guidelines and those kind of boundaries in place for yourself. You're going to go from being scattered and not focused to having manual processes and reactive decisions to things, to being more strategic and prioritized and having automated workflows and data-driven choices. Doesn't that sound like something you would more rather desire in your business rather than feeling frantic at the end of every single day? Now, if you are not sure about the strategic synergy partnership, which I highly consider you just going to go.eden.agency/application, just fill it out. Doesn't mean that like we are guaranteed to work together, but let's just have a conversation and see where you're at, okay? But let's say you want to start something today. What can I walk away with, Whitney, today that is going to help me really get into action and kind of start seeing this for myself and on my own, because I'm just a freaking hot mess in my business? I'm going to give you the 3x3x3 exercise, okay? So I want you to spend 3 minutes every morning, okay? You can do this either every morning or every evening. I prefer every morning because this is why. If you spend 3 minutes every morning, kind of identifying your top 3 revenue generating activities before you open any emails, before you dive into social media, okay? And this can be consistent every single day. So identify your top 3 revenue generating activities at the beginning of every morning. Then what you want to do is you want to categorize all of your tasks for that day into 3 separate categories. The first one being your money-making tasks. The second one being money supporting. And then the third one being money wasting. So first is your money making, money supporting, then money wasting. These 3 categories, if you can put all of your tasks in every single one, then what you are going to do is you are going to spend more effort and more time on the money making and the money supporting and not so much the money wasting, because those are the tasks that you're going to integrate systems, automations. Maybe you're going to delegate or hire somebody on staff to help you with those specific tasks. But then the last 3, the 3x3x3, so first 3 minutes of the day, then categorized into 3 different categories. And then the last is set a block of time, 3 hours on your calendar every single day to work exclusively on those money-making tasks. Watch your business change. I promise you your business will change. If you become more intentional and more dedicated on spending time on income revenue generating tasks for your business, you will see a shift from stressed out and not being focused and overworked and emotionally stressed at the end of the day to completely on fire for your business. You're going to feel excited about what it is that you do every day, because I can tell you when you feel overworked and overwhelmed and just like you're finishing every day like you did a million things, but also you didn't do enough things to really scale your business, you start to not really enjoy what it is that you do. What really fired you up in starting your business initially becomes the same thing that makes you want to not even show up in your business every single day. And you will completely do a 180 in regards to that. And you will shift yourself from being drowned out in your business to on fire for your business, and you will see a major shift. So I'm really excited to hear how you implemented this, and I'm really excited to hear back from you on what is and is not working for you. And for those of you that would like some assistance or some one-on-one help with this, let's go ahead and dig into your business, put our heels down, and hit the ground running. Reach out to me, go to eden.agency/application, fill that out today, and let's talk. Thanks for taking the time to listen in to today's episode on Uno Mas Podcast. What can you do to support the show moving forward? Well, you can subscribe on your favorite platform, leave a review or a rating, because it's your reviews that matter most, and it's your reviews that help us get the show discovered by new listeners. And don't forget to share this episode with your friends, family, and followers on all your social media accounts, tagging me at The Whitney K, or at Uno Mas Podcast for a spotlight feature on our social platforms. Now, if you're a female entrepreneur who's ready to ditch the overwhelm, stream your business operations, and create a brand that deeply resonates with your audience, it's time to take the next step. Visit IDEN with an IDEN.agency to learn more about my strategic synergy partnership, a personalized one-on-one partnership experience where we'll work together to implement the tools, systems, and strategies you need to scale with confidence, save time, and achieve sustainable growth. Don't wait. Your business deserves clarity, efficiency, and success. So let's make it happen together.